Well, 2.5 years ago, our next guest had a near-fatal motorcycle accident that left her on life support and ultimately cost her her right leg above the knee. From the moment of the crash, Michelle Salt decided she wouldn't let her athletic dreams be lost, too. Now she's preparing for the Sochi Paralympics, where she will compete for Canada, we think and we hope, in snowboarding, something she did as a kid growing up in Leduc. Michelle joins us now. Those photographs are very jarring images, and this also is that hard for you to watch still?
No, it's not. No, because I'm alive today, and you know, it just means that I overcame a terrible thing, and yeah.
Well, take us to that day.
Mm-hmm. You know, I don't remember much. I just remember waking up and being on life support and being confused, and you know, luckily I had my family around me that were, you know, they were able to sit by my side and give me the encouragement needed in order to get through the toughest 7 days on life supports.
Now, were you able at that time when they told you that you were going to have to lose part of your leg, were you able to keep that in perspective? Okay, I'm going to lose part of my leg, but I'm still alive? Or, I mean, how does that feel?
I didn't even know. So I woke up when day 8, I'd found out the doctor accidentally told me because he thought I'd remembered. So my sister actually had to tell me, and you know, I took a moment and I cried and I let it sink in, and then I decided to set a goal, and that was to someday become a Paralympian.
How long did that take? I mean, it just seems so unfathomable to me. Did you have a period of mourning at all, or you were just able to turn this around right away?
Yeah, I was able to turn it around right away. I've definitely had my moments for sure, and I still continue to have my moments, but I knew I needed a goal in order to keep myself sane and get me through the tough times, and this was my goal.
Well, and you have achieved your goal, but there's a lot in between. So tell us about your rehabilitation and even getting back up on your feet, let alone getting onto a snowboard.
It was lengthy. I spent 4.5 months in the hospital. You know, I wasn't able to walk for 3 months because I had to wait for all of my bones to heal.
Wow.
So it was, it was difficult. It was frustrating sometimes, but each milestone was important to me, and it was a great feeling walking for the first time and sitting up for the first time unassisted.
Okay, and then there's getting onto a snowboard. Yeah. How good were you at snowboarding before, by the way?
I was pretty good before.
You were pretty good, okay. So the first time you got back on, after losing part of your leg, how was it?
It was frustrating, for sure. Going from, you know, knowing something so well to learning to do it all over again, not knowing the prosthetic knee and how to maneuver properly, you know, it definitely took some adjusting.
It sounds like you're a very athletic person. You have a lot of athletic hobbies. Why was snowboarding what you went for?
I just always loved it, and I didn't do it as much as I really wanted to before my accident, so it was an opportunity to get back on my board and to do what I loved.
Okay, so we actually have one of your snowboards here, as well as a prosthetic limb, your prosthetic leg. So let's take a look at those. Now, is your snowboard different or fitted differently than anybody else's?
You know what? It's not modified at all. The stance is a little different, but the prosthetic leg in itself, you know, it's able to maneuver me and get me on the edges, so it does most of the work.
Wow, and you've done a lot of work to get where you are. I know you said the Paralympic team has not been named yet, which is a little bit of a formality. Are you pretty secure in the fact that you'll be headed to Sochi?
It's looking good.
It's looking good.
It is.
And what can you expect there? What have you been told?
You know, I don't know. I don't know what to expect, really. There's a lot of different advice coming from different athletes and from coaches and the chef de mission, but I'm just going with an open mind and just going to soak it all in and let that be my motivator to do well and to make the podium in 2018.
Do you know that you're a really special person? I mean, because when people hear your story, it's incredibly inspiring.
Thank you.
Do you know that?
I'm just doing what I know how to do.
It's incredible. Wait, one last question. Do you know, have you been back on a motorcycle since then?
I did buy one this summer.
You did?
I did.
How was that?
It was good. It was nice to get back on the horse, but I sold it the next day because I just realized that the risk wasn't worth it anymore. So.
Wow. Life-changing and so inspiring. You can help with Michelle's Sochi quest. She is doing a meet and greet fundraiser Sunday at the Rock Wood-Fired Pizza on Country Hills Boulevard from 2 until 5. For more information, head to breakfasttelevision.ca.